Welcome back, everybody. If you're new to this channel, click that subscribe button, and if you like this video, smash that like button for me. Well, CNN caught faking another news story. Imagine that. The communist news network that is controlled by the globalist elite has been caught faking another news story. So let's just go over here to Twitter and check this out. It says, "You cannot make this up. A CNN reporter standing in front of a building engulfed in flames," and CNN's headline reads, "Fiery but mostly peaceful protest." CNN is caught bullshitting the American people once again. They have faked more news stories than any other media outlet in America that I can recall. And there is a lot of media outlets in America that report fake news stories and spew bullshit libtard propaganda out of their mouth all day long. There's a lot of them. But CNN, when it comes to faking news stories, is number one. And this is exactly why. Let's take a look. Like, literally, this guy's...
Christine, Laura, what you're seeing behind me is one of multiple locations that have been burning in Kenosha, Wisconsin.
It says fiery but mostly peaceful protest. You can hear fucking gunshots going off behind them. I mean, you know, this fucking libtard jackass right here. And there's probably a shitload of people who believed this. And there's probably a shitload of, and there is a shitload of libtards, people who believe what CNN report on a daily basis. And it's just fucking sad. Like, the best advice I've got for anybody is to turn that fucking trash off. Turn the news off. Turn this fucking trash like CNN and ABC, NBC, all that shit. Turn it off. Find you a alternative media source. Find you an alternative news outlet. And then, after you're done watching that, on whatever news story it may be, go do your own research and see if it's true or if it's not, or if you want to believe it or if you don't. That's the best advice I got to tell anybody.
Over the course of the night, a second night since Jacob Blake was seen shot in the back 7 times.
Jacob Blake shot in the back 7 times after stealing keys from a woman, after pulling a knife and fighting with the police. Gets shot in the back 7 times. So he forgot to tell you that part.
By a police officer. And what you are seeing now, these images came and come in stark contrast to what we saw over the course of...
Not to mention, he was a pedophile too. I'm just saying, I had to throw that in there. Not him, but that Jacob Blake fucking idiot.
The daytime hours in Kenosha and into the early evening, which were largely peaceful demonstrations in the face of law enforcement.
Largely peaceful, but look at the fucking water bottles and projectiles coming at the fucking police as he's spewing that bullshit out of his mouth.
It wasn't until night fell that things began to get a little bit more contentious. Things were thrown back and forth. Police started using some of those crowd dispersal tactics like tear gas, even playing very loud sounds to push them out. And then what you are seeing, the common theme that ties all of this together, is an expression of anger and frustration.
No, it's an expression of a bunch of communist, socialist, anti-American, neo-Marxist, domestic terrorists is what it is.
Over what people feel like has become an all too familiar story playing out in places from across the country, not just here in Kenosha, Wisconsin.
Yes, an all too familiar story that these Democratic-run shitholes let burn, loot, and murder. Black Lives Matter and Antifa run around burning fucking buildings down, fucking creating more violence and hatred and racism amongst the American people than there already was, and not doing a damn thing about it. And then when somebody like that Rittenhouse, or whatever that guy's name is, that shot 3 of these fucking pussies the other night and killed 2 of them and blew half of one of them's arm off, then that's when they want to step in and arrest people and then charge them with fucking murder and shit, when it's okay for these guys to go loot and burn down businesses. Makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? But anyway, I just figured I would bring that to my subscribers, which y'all have already probably seen that. I'm just a little bit late on it, but you knew I was going to bring it to you. But I got a lot more content coming, because these fucking libtards, these fake media outlets, these fucking piece of shit scumbag communists always give me plenty of content. So Stay tuned, stay woke, stay the hell out of Kenosha. God bless, and I'm out.